Hey, everybody in Kalamazoo and across Michigan and also this four-state area, but across our Driving Vision audience, I'm Sam Dark, host of the Driving Vision podcast. With me, Araya Daniels.
Yes,
Araya, welcome.
Thank you so much, Sam.
So this is a first in the history of not only the podcast, the Auto Group, but the Drive for Life Gala, which we're here for tonight. In its 40th year anniversary, we're doing something that's never been done before. Araya, what are we doing today?
Sam, as you can see behind us, we have a red carpet, our Drive for Life red carpet that everyone will be able to come and get their picture taken as they're heading into the gala.
And we're actually on the red carpet, and we are going to document this entire experience. What makes this year unusual or unique for the Drive for Life Gala?
You know, Sam, obviously being 40 years in the making
That's a long time.
That's a very long time.
And every year
right?
it gets better, as Aaron will talk about.
Every year it gets better. This is the first year, however, that we are going live, right?
First year we're going live. The very first year we have a red carpet, right? The first year, it's actually a year of many firsts, even though it's the 40th year. And we also hope, Araya, to raise more money this year than we've ever raised in the past.
Yes,
Fair?
absolutely. Yes, fair. It's going to be a great evening.
Before we bring up our first interviewees, Araya, tell me, how many years have you been coming to the Drive for Life Gala?
Gosh, so I've been with Ziggler almost 15 years. So I've been here for about 15 years through this experience. And man,
So
it has
15
grown
years.
tremendously.
So a question that we're going to ask everybody as part of this experience, and we do as part of the Driving Vision podcast, is what is your vision of the world? How are you driving it? But as it relates to this, what's your best memory of Drive for Life?
Oh man, there has been so many really great ones. We've had some really great speakers come through the years. You know, and I'm going to actually pick on one of our own, Zach Terrell out of Kalamazoo.
Zach Terrell, former quarterback.
So Zach
Western
actually,
Michigan.
yes, yep.
Yeah.
So Zach actually spoke to us one year, and I just think, how cool is that we're able to pull in obviously a guest speaker who was able to be a part of our organization now.
Yes.
So I think that's just so valuable and speaks to a ton of volumes of what we've done to grow this.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. So I'm going to say my best. Do you want to know what my best memory is?
Okay. What's your best?
So there are a bunch. It's interesting, Araya. There are some years where the weather's fantastic. It's 100 degrees outside. There's some years where it's not as great. Last week, it was 100 degrees here in Kalamazoo, Michigan. This year, last week it was 100. This week we're in the 60s.
Yeah,
70s,
I think
right?
the high today was maybe 62 or something like that.
62.
And we're going back up to the 80s.
Yeah,
So welcome to the Midwest here.
So tell us what's going to happen today. And actually, so I'm looking out the doors. Our first speaker actually is, I think, going to be entering in here, and we may get a chance to interview or talk to him. So Michigan State head football coach Mel Tucker is headlining the event today. We're excited to have him here. He's actually in season. They play Washington, a big game on Saturday. And he's set aside that to be here. Chris, come here.
Come on in, Chris.
So, all right, our first interview of the Driving Vision podcast at Drive for Life, Chris Snyder from Motorsports. Chris, how often have you done this sort of thing, by the way?
Every year for so many years. I can't count. 4, I believe.
4. Okay. That
Yeah,
took a
it's
long
about
time.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what is your favorite memory from Drive for Life of years past? Chris Snyder, General Manager, Motorsports.
Tom Izzo.
Ooh, Tom Izzo.
Tom Izzo.
Now that's an interesting choice, because this year, do you know who we have? You, of course,
Mel
do.
Tucker.
Mel Tucker. So it's the basketball football competition. Mel Tucker, of course, in season this year, 2-0, coming up against a big game this weekend in Washington. Any predictions for him as he's about ready to walk through our door?
He's going to kill it.
He absolutely is going to kill it. So our goal this year is to raise a record amount of donations. Any predictions on the donation front, Chris Snyder?
I think that all depends on how much Sam Dark donates.
That's right. You go first.
You hold the wand.
You go first. You go first. All right, Chris Snyder, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for supporting Drive for Life. If you can bring Mel Tucker over here, you should try to do that.
May I go?
No,
She's walked.
you
She's
cannot.
locked out.
You absolutely
She's in the
cannot.
hallway. I was talking in the hallway. She walked out and thought she'd join.
Well, that's fantastic. Yes, you can.
We had no key.
And by the way, thank
Can I
you.
go
Yeah, you're good.
So you're going to go get a replacement key then, right?
That'd be amazing.
All right. So actually, I think coming up here, again, as part of our Drive for Life Driving Vision podcast live stream, red carpet event, first ever. I think we're going to get the opportunity, Ryan, to speak to our keynote speaker
I
here.
think
do we
we
get that
are. We
opportunity?
are, Mr. Mel Tucker.
Michigan State head coach Mel Tucker. Come on in.
Come on in, Mel. Welcome. Hello, welcome.
Coach, first of all, thank you so much for being here. This is the first time ever in the history of the Drive for Life Gala, 40 years, where we've actually live streamed here on the red carpet live with our Ziggler Auto Group podcast, Driving Vision. Thank you for being part of that.
No, I'm happy to be here. This is great. Thanks for having me.
Coach, what does it mean to you to be part of this event? You're in season. You're in a busy moment of your life, 2-0. You're an aggressive coach at an incredible institution, and you set that aside for a moment. Why? What motivated you to do that, Coach?
No, it's important, and this fight against cancer is it hits home with me. I lost my best friend last September.
Sorry to hear that.
To cancer, and so I've been paying a lot more attention.
Yeah.
Since that time, and so I thought it was important for me to be here and do what I could, and I have plenty of time to get back and continue to prepare for the game.
Coach, thank you so much for being here. Your participation is going to help us raise a lot of money to help people in this cause and this fight, and it's incredible to have you here. Aaron Ziggler as well, thank you for being here and supporting us as we do this. Any words for our podcast crew? We're live right now on the Driving Vision podcast.
No, it's going to be a great night. We've got a lot of people here. We're going to raise a lot of money for a lot of great causes, and we're so excited to have Coach Tucker spending the night with us.
Awesome. Aaron Ziggler, Coach Tucker, thank you. So we will hear more from Coach Tucker tonight as part of the charity gala, Drive for Life Foundation Gala. All right, next up, we have someone that has been incredibly influential with our PR and our media within the Ziggler Auto Group. So Francis, come on.
Francis,
you are being volunteered or voluntold. So Francis, tell us a little bit about what you do within the Ziggler Auto Group and what your role has been in putting this event together this year.
Well, I have been working with Ziggler for a few years now. This is actually the first time that I get to meet you, Sam.
Yes, live, right?
And even
it's
Aaron.
All been about Zoom calls and yes.
Zoom calls, texts, just a lot of different things, different ways of communication. But this is very exciting for me because it's actually being here and being able to see the red carpet. This is the first year we're doing the red carpet. We have Mel Tucker. We have Josh Balicki as well. And we have tons of different surprises that, we'll be excited to show you guys later.
By the way, Araya, where is Josh Balicki?
NASCAR race car driver, I was actually thinking that as soon as I saw Mel Tucker come in. I don't... We should find that out. We need to get him over here.
This is a Where's Waldo sort of moment where we've got.
We might have to go on a traveling podcast in search of.
Someone needs to find him.
Search of Josh here.
Someone needs to find him. All right, Araya.
Sam, how about Sam? What does this event tonight mean to you?
Oh, what does it mean to me? So here's the deal. So I've been a part of the Ziggler Auto Group now for almost a decade. So I started here when I worked with a partner company, Zurich North America. I was assigned to Ziggler.
That we had.
Okay.
Are we good? We're back? And we're back.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, like, we've never done this before, right? We have no idea how this is going to work.
Yep.
I don't even know. So, like, when you're live streaming on YouTube and the stream stops, what happens?
I don't
know either.
I don't
know.
About to find out, right?
So did we lose it? I don't think we lost it yet. So, all right. So 10 years, almost 10 years. I think it's pretty doggone cool that an auto group, top 40 in the country, would commit resources to helping people. So some of the charities that are benefited by this Drive for Life Gala are American Cancer Society. And we've talked to them on the podcast. You can go back and listen to that interview many months ago. shoes. What's the shoe foundation that we did?
Oh gosh.
First Shoe
Shoe
Fund.
Fund.
So
Yep.
First Shoe Fund actually puts shoes on kids here in the Kalamazoo area. They actually have a sister company over in the Chicagoland. They put shoes on kids at the beginning of school to ensure that every child gets the opportunity to show up at school with shoes on. So the money raised today will go directly towards that cause. MRC Industries, we learned in our interview with them, they actually teach kids and they teach people that are disadvantaged, maybe have a challenge in their life, skills that will make them employable and make them able to go out and get a job, which is awesome. And all of the money, every single dollar that's raised tonight, both in ticket sales and in the live auction, which is coming up here very shortly, every single penny goes directly to those charities.
Yeah.
There's not an expense load for the dinner. There's not an expense load for any of this crazy setup, whatever the podcast costs, none of that ends up costing
Straight
anything. It
to
goes
them.
straight to the
Well,
charity.
and how cool is it, Sam, that we're able to utilize and be a part of helping these foundations make a difference in so many other lives, right? Like that's what tonight is all about, and just really cool to be able to see that. Tell me, Sam, do we remember last year, how much was our total donations for 2021?
It was over $1 million.
It
and
was,
I forget,
okay, yeah.
I forget, or eight, was it 800,000? Francis would know this.
I think it was around 850,
850,000. It
So
was almost $1 million. We rounded up as an auto group.
Yeah.
In that one. Yeah.
So we have now what's our total running number right now, Sam?
I don't know what the running number is, but we anticipate going over $1 million thanks to a benefactor who's actually doing matching. So every $100 that's earned or every dollar gets doubled and a half, 150%. So $100 turns into $250, I think, right?
Yeah, right.
1,000 to 2,500, 100,000 into $250,000 thanks to the generosity of a benefactor out there. Isn't that pretty cool?
That's awesome, man. Touching the lives of so many people out there for sure.
All right, so now Francis, who do we get to talk to next? All right, fantastic.
I'm telling you, we're gonna go on a we're gonna go on a live stream.
So
I
this is
see
the crazy.
Nate
Here
Van
we
Ryn.
go.
We're
Here's
gonna
Nate.
grab him.
Nate, come on.
Hey, Nate Van Ryn. Okay,
So,
actually, I'm gonna turn the mic over to Nate
with
so that I
live-
can grab our cards.
Oh, come on. You're a finance manager at Granville, and you did something very unusual this past week. You had an amazing experience. So first off, tell everybody who you are and what store you're associated with. Nate.
I'm Nate Van Ryn. I'm at the Ziggler Granville store.
Now, fans of the podcast know your dad really well, Mike Van Ryn.
Yep.
He's been a part of the organization for how many years now?
I think 17 years.
17 years part of the Ziggler Auto Group, and you grew up part of it as a child of a person who worked here.
Yep.
And you loved it so much you came to work for the company,
I did.
and you have paved an incredible path forward.
Thank
What do
you.
you do right now?
So I'm a finance manager right now.
Yep. And what did you do prior to that?
I was in sales before that. I was a sales assistant in high school and detailed cars in high school.
And what's it like working for an auto group where your dad worked
It's pretty cool,
as a
yeah.
finance guy?
It's pretty cool. I get to see him a couple days a week and get to hang out.
So Nate, not only in the Ziggler Auto Group do we give back, and we do. And the Drive for Life, this is evidence that we give back in a big way, almost like no other auto group does. The other thing we do really well is we celebrate success, right?
We do.
So tell us about a recent success you and your store achieved and how you celebrated that success, because you actually did something pretty cool.
Yeah. So we, first month ever, Granville won the Cheetah Award for the finance team.
So for everybody that is uninitiated, what the heck is a Cheetah Award? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. So the Cheetah is a traveling trophy, goes to a different dealership every month, whoever wins the different competition that month.
Yeah.
So.
And is the Cheetah like a little keychain Cheetah?
No,
Is
it's
it
massive.
Like,
It's
it's massive.
massive.
It's probably what? It's probably 3-4 feet
here,
high.
yeah.
I don't know. That was my
No,
fail.
we did not.
I did not.
It's 50 pounds, I think.
50 pounds. It's
a little
heavy.
big to lug around.
It's heavy, and we're constantly worried about it getting stolen.
I
So
know.
people are going to hear later on tonight, they're going to get the opportunity to bid on a balloon ride. So our sales manager at Granville FAM, Derek
Jones. Yep.
Jones, is a world-renowned balloon pilot. And
He
in
is.
fact, he worked on Disney's Up.
Yep.
He worked on Netflix Aeronauts. And now he works at the Ziggler Auto Group, mans the balloon. So what did you do Friday night with the Cheetah in the balloon?
Yeah, so Friday night we were at the Wayland Balloon Fest, and we took the Cheetah up in the balloon for its
How cool
first
is
ever
that,
flight.
by the way?
It's very cool, yeah. Awesome.
And what was it like having a 60-pound silver cheetah up in the balloon basket with you?
It was pretty cool. A little tough getting him in there, but we got some good pictures, and yeah, we had a good time with it. So,
All right. So how many years have you been to Drive for Life?
This is my second year.
It's your second year.
Yep.
And what does it mean to you to be part of this? Now, did you buy your own ticket, or did you
I bought my own
get
ticket.
in on your parents? Okay,
No, I
very
bought my
good.
own ticket.
Very
Yeah,
good.
no.
I just had to make
No
sure that
hands-
you're a
no
full.
handouts.
Okay, very good. Very good. That's right.
Yep.
And what does it mean to you to be part of it this year?
Yeah, it's really important to work for a company who gives back in such a big way. So
Yeah,
hopefully we hit that $2 million goal tonight, and
that's
it'll be
awesome.
a good night.
That's awesome. Well, Nate Van Ryn, finance manager at Granville Chrysler, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for being here.
Yeah,
We
thanks.
appreciate you. So, all right. So we continue on the red carpet here. Are you coming on the red carpet? Fantastic. Oh, okay. You're doing the picture first.
Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do much of that.
So some people don't want to talk, but listen, it's important to us. And the reason why we at the Ziggler Auto Group are live streaming this event is because it's important for us to share what's going on here tonight across our auto group. So there are salespeople and sales managers and finance people and people of all different backgrounds across the Ziggler Auto Group and within our listening audience around the several states we do business in who aren't able to be here. My own family's not able to be here living out west. So we committed to live stream this out so those who can't be here can at least see what's going on and can be a part of it in some way or another. Are we throwing phones at me now? Am I that bad? All right. Are you up? Come on. Oh, did you say no?
I did say
But a no became a yes. All right. So tell everybody name, store, tell us what you do.
Jason Cardis. I'm in the Lowell store, business manager. Been there for 28 years.
28 years. Now, how often does that happen in the automotive industry that someone is in this industry all 28 at one store, by the way?
Minus 6 months.
And
Took a
you
little
realized
vacation.
what a horrible mistake that was for the 6 months, right?
Yep, that's
Okay.
right.
So of that nearly 30-year history, how many years have you been here as part of Drive for Life?
All of them.
That's awesome. Every single year. Wow. So what does it mean to you to be part of this gala
Means a lot.
annually?
Means a lot. Just like the Christmas parties and everything else that we do.
Yeah. It is unique in the auto industry how Ziggler Auto Group not only gives back, but also celebrates success. So thinking back that nearly 30 years minus 6 months, what's your best memory? When you think back over prior years and the Drive for Life Gala, what's your favorite memory of Drive for Life in the past?
Gosh, I don't know. Just the guest speakers that we have.
Who's your favorite guest speaker? Come on, Jason. I'm going to pull this out of you. Come here.
I don't know. There's so many of them.
Okay.
So many of them. I don't know.
All right. Mel Tucker. Let me guess. Your favorite speaker is this year's speaker, Mel Tucker.
That's right.
Fantastic. Jason.
And he happens to be here this year.
And you know what? He was just here on the red carpet. Wait, Jim, do not leave. He was just here on the red carpet. We had an opportunity to interview him. Thank you, Jason, for being here. All right, Jim, come on in.
Hang on.
Jim, you got a haircut for today. How did you get what? I've never seen you so well put together, and that's not a slam. That's a compliment. People tell me I have a voice for podcasting. I do believe that's true. It's sort of one and the same. All right.
You have a new suit for today.
I do have a new suit. Do you
That's
think
very
is
nice.
Is it too light or is it okay?
No. I love it.
very
Love
good,
it. Love
very
it.
good.
Like the tie. When you're done with the tie, I'll take that.
All right, very
I
good.
can get it. I think I can make it work with this.
Oh,
shirt.
you
I
absolutely
can.
could. You absolutely could. All right, so tell everybody who you are and how you're affiliated with the Ziggler Auto Group.
All right. Well, my name is Jim Devitt. I'm from Darien, Illinois. I am with Brown and Brown Dealer
Wait, where's
Services.
Darien, Illinois?
Darien is my house is about 600 feet from Woodridge,
Okay,
which is about a block from Bolingbrook,
okay.
which is right by Downers Grove.
I know Downers Grove. We have 2 stores in that area. So
Yes,
fantastic.
we do.
All right, so tell us what you do in the Ziggler Auto Group.
I
How do
am
you
an
support
account
us?
executive, and what that means is that I go to the 11 stores that are assigned to me, and I make sure that they are operating in tip-top
Tip-top shape.
shape.
You've been an incredible resource to us at the Ziggler Auto Group over the past couple of years.
Well, thank you.
in helping us to grow and perform better and meet our customers' needs better. All right. How many years have you been to Drive for Life now?
This is my second year.
Second year.
The first year was highlighted by catching a basketball. Thankfully, I caught it because my wife was sitting right next to me, and
That
I
would have
really
been
didn't want
embarrassing.
her
And who
really
threw,
didn't want to be the guy.
who threw the basketball, and then that'll make people realize it's actually a little tougher than it sounds. Who threw the ball at you?
Remind me who that was.
Ben Wallace.
Ben Wallace. Thank you very much.
Malice in the Palace, NBA basketball star Ben Wallace.
Correct. And did take a short trip to the Chicago Bulls. Therefore, I felt obliged to drop the G note for the basketball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
to go in the Chicago Bulls collection. Of course, some for Drive for Life as well.
And he was one of the reasons why my Jazz way back in the 90s did not get a national title. So not a fan of him for that. No, actually, I'm kidding. It was great. He was here.
Yeah,
so
great story.
What does it mean? What part of his story resonated with you most, Jim?
Just from he came from nowhere. He was the only undrafted guy ever to make it to the Hall of Fame. And that goes down to the key of any success in business, which you don't have to know everything. You don't have to have a big degree. You don't have to have anything.
Yeah.
All you have to do is have a work ethic and a plan, and you can make it. You can do it.
It's the American dream.
I agree. To go from nothing to an undrafted free agent to the Hall of Fame is absolutely remarkable.
And high-performing athlete, right? But a very, very confident person who's humble. Here, we're going to step forward just a little bit.
Humble is for sure. Humble is for sure. No, he's a great guy.
So what does it mean to you to be part of the Ziggler Auto Group now and part of this Drive for Life event?
What people don't know is that prior to this, in my estimation, I have probably visited somewhere in the neighborhood of 7,000 stores across the country.
Wow.
My former as vice president of training and development and international sales manager, I've been in stores in every state in this country, and I've worked with many, many, many people. And the thing of it about this organization is, for the most part, overwhelmingly, people do not look at me and say, well, that can't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they are, all right, show me how. What do you think we should do?
Yeah.
Every time, I'll give you an example. I go to a store every other Wednesday, and we spend an hour to 2 hours with the numbers up on the board. And what we look for is we look for leakage.
Yeah.
And very simple. This store currently has a 70% service contract penetration.
Yeah.
And the idea is is where are you at? What kind of cars? Where are we missing?
Yeah.
And that's how we end up. And it's phenomenal. I mean, these guys, that's all we drive
Can-do
for.
attitude.
Yeah. Okay.
So
let's do it.
We had Mel Tucker just on the red carpet moments ago. Famously, he spoke to us. And one of his quotes when he spoke to us within the Ziggler locker room about 3 or 4 months ago is his quote was, "No excuses, no explanations," right?
Yeah.
We just do. We don't have excuses. So Jim Devitt, Brown & Brown, thank you for being here. Thanks for being on the red carpet. As always.
God bless you.
We love you. We
so
appreciate
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for, I saw you. You came down those stairs and you're like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm out of here. But you had the good nature to turn back around and come back at it. So now, Jim, it's not done. You must come get your picture on the red carpet. So it's all part of it. Are you guys next? Come on in. All right.
Go ahead, Zach.
Thank you,
All right. So come stand right here. All right, both of you. Let's get names and store so that everybody out in the social media land can hear the millions.
I'm Zach Morford from the Lowell store. This is Zach Cardis, also from the Lowell store.
That's awesome.
You've got the Zachs here.
Now, our Lowell store is a Ford store, and it's unique because it is store location 01. It's the very first store within the Ziggler Auto Group that opened in 1975. So you're part of history. You're continuing a tradition of excellence in, frankly, a small store, small area, right?
Absolutely.
What does it mean to you to be part of that flagship and first store?
It's incredible. Being able to be part of the Ziggler organization as a whole is incredible, but to be the first store and see how far we've come there's pictures all throughout our building of the history of Zag, and it's incredible to watch the growth that we've achieved.
All right, so let me guess something. Our next question that we always ask is, how many Drive for Lives have you been to? Now, judging by both of your ages, I'm going to guess no more than 4.
This is my third, and I believe his second.
Fantastic. So what does it mean to be part of Drive for Life and this tradition of giving back to charities that so much need the donations that we are able to give?
It's awesome. It's such a great experience to be part of an auto group that cares about its community, that cares about others. And, just to see us, have success and be able to share that success with people in need is really incredible.
That's awesome. And
No, yeah, it's awesome. It's definitely what makes the Ziggler Auto Group unique. So I can do 2 microphones.
you got 2 mics.
But no, yeah, it definitely makes us unique. I know there's a lot of other auto groups that aren't doing stuff like this, and then we're gonna follow this up with the Christmas party. So everything's good. It's all great.
We've heard from more Lowell people today than anywhere else. So congratulations on that. Thanks for being here.
Awesome.
And we're excited to go
you.
inside. Is there an item in the live auction that you have your eye on that you think, hey, that's something I want to get I want to bid on? No?
I think the Lowell store is taking a trip to Lambeau on the jet.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. All right. So you have you've got your sights set very high. That's awesome. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. Francis, if you'd like, we'll take you down the red carpet. You can get a picture in front of the red carpet. So Sammy Sod, come on. So Sam, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
So when was the last time you were ever on a live stream social media broadcast?
This is my first time, maiden voyage.
This is awesome. And guess what? This is our first time.
Is that right?
We really have absolutely no idea what we're doing. We're not even sure it's actually making a difference, but we do believe it is. So tell us a little bit about who you work for,
Okay.
how you're associated with the Ziggler Auto Group,
Yeah.
and what number of Drive for Life this is for you.
Okay. I work with Brown & Brown.
Okay.
And so I handle 6 rooftops of the Ziggler stores in the
Nice.
Chicago area.
Nice.
This is my second Drive for Life event.
Nice.
So last year was our first one. So 39th annual and the 40th
right.
annual. I was so blown away last year, being my first time. And I know we raised a lot of money, and I'm excited about what we can do this year.
So did you bid on anything in the live auction last year?
I did on some memorabilia.
Silent auction.
The silent auction.
Very good. What did you see in the silent auction that was interesting?
There's a lot of sports memorabilia. I saw Magic Johnson, Larry Bird.
Very cool. Yeah.
You know, I don't even know what it's called. You know,
Like a
plaque,
framed
big plaque.
picture
Yeah,
or
yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of a thing like that. Yes.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, Sammy, we appreciate all you do across the Ziggler Auto Group. We appreciate how you help us be our best for our customers. But more importantly, it means a heck of a lot to know that one of our vendor or partners is here to support us in the thing that's important to us, which is this charity event, Drive for Life. So thank
Absolutely.
you.
My
Sammy.
pleasure to be here.
All right.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
you. Thank you. All right. So you would think that we're done and that there's nobody else to talk to, but I know Derek is here, and Derek can't go by without coming in. Come on, Derek. So Derek, you know what we're discovering? Derek Jones. So everybody across the social media world knows. No, please go ahead. It's only right in the middle. No, I'm just kidding. Derek, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
So there's your mic.
Wonderful.
Isn't that exciting? We like have
Exciting.
these professional mics, and we're like going out live to social media, and we're making a difference in the world, letting people know how they can help support charities and
Yes.
support this event that's in its 40th year. So Derek, what a lot of people or some people may not know about you is you are a balloon pilot.
I am a balloon pilot. We're excited to be here this evening to auction off a nice ride.
A nice ride is the least way to put it.
Right.
So actually, you actually consulted on 2 movies that I know about.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about those movies and what you did in consulting to help make those movies.
Yeah. So one of them was Up, and most everybody
Disney.
knows Up.
Yeah, Pixar.
And the other one was Aeronauts.
Yeah.
So both of them, if you haven't seen them, most kids have watched Up, but Aeronauts, even the adults, and when they watch that movie, it is just, even for me, my forehead was sweating, my palms
Yeah.
were sweating.
Yeah.
Ironically, I'm a little scared of heights. It's kind of hard to believe.
Is that
but
true? I've
I
heard
know.
that. So here's the crazy thing. So we have a NASCAR race car driver, Josh Balicki.
Yes,
You
yes.
recently took Josh up in the hot air balloon.
We did.
Josh, who races NASCAR
Yeah.
every single Sunday,
200 miles.
he's afraid of heights.
200 miles an
How
hour.
is that possible?
Yeah, so it's really strange. I could fly planes and balloons, and I've been doing it for 26 years,
Yeah.
and no problems whatsoever. But if I go in a tall roof or a tall building, I feel like I'm going to fall.
That's
And it's just a
interesting.
very weird feeling. But I also think it's a sense of control.
Yeah.
You know, in the aircraft, you've got control. You know the emergency procedures. If something falls or if you fall off a roof, you have no control.
Yes.
So I think that is my mindset there. But ironically,
That's awesome.
it's still there.
So what was it like taking Josh up, who was also a little
Yeah.
bit afraid, right?
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
heard he was clinging to that basket for dear life
You
pretty
know,
heavily.
all folks and all of passengers that we've taken, whether It is a friend, a family, a coworker, a team member. Aaron Ziggler, Josh Bilicki to my mom or my dad. You know, every flight is memorable and every flight's different and unique. Josh was just that unique because, like you say, he goes 200 plus miles an hour
every Sunday.
And we get him in the balloon, and we're not a couple hundred feet off the air, and he's hanging on, you know, both handles and the uprights. And but no, it's usually that
he survived. Though.
He survived. We had a fantastic flight that night, but that first 3 to 5 minutes, once you get used to it, it's just like you and I are talking right here.
Yeah. Well, one day I would love to come up in the balloon.
You will.
I got to bring one of my kids or wife, Dana. It would be awesome to get the opportunity to go up with you in the balloon.
Absolutely.
So one question that is always asked of me when I bring up your involvement in the show Up is people say, Sam, it's a cartoon. I don't believe it. You're a balloon pilot who works for the Ziggler Auto Group. There's no way that he worked on this because what do they need a balloon consultant on a cartoon for?
Yeah, well,
so tell us about that.
Yeah, is both Aeronauts and Up a very small percentage of the production, but we still have. Matter of fact, that balloon is a balloon that was built and actually flies today. That was actually used in the Disney Pixar Up. So that was the part of that production, and just being part of it, and you know, getting the shots, and you still got to have the real live.
Yeah.
It's not just all cartoon.
Yeah. Okay. Then the money shot in the movie Aeronauts is when, and I forget her name, but it's the person at the very top. We're going to step forward so they can get the picture on the red carpet. From the very top of the balloon, somebody is stuck up there, and they've got to release it so they can come back down to earth. Otherwise, they'll all freeze to death.
Yeah.
And they take the terrifying slide, right?
And there is a little bit of fiction to that, right?
Oh, really? Okay.
You can be on the top of a balloon while it's flying.
Not advisable, though.
Not advisable.
And I wouldn't want to do that.
And there are...
I can't even jump off a boat.
Right? There are a few stuntmen that have actually been on the top of the balloon, obviously strapped on, and they rode the crown line down to the basket. So and that was actually shot down.
Terrifying.
I know. That was actually shot down in Texas.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what that
stunt lady
did.
stunt
lady did. You know, it was, I could never do it.
Oh.
But yeah.
So with a fear of heights, fly a balloon, yes, and maybe, but be the stunt person on the top that has to take the slippery slide off the side of it. No, thank you. So Derek, we are so excited to see. The big question of the night is your balloon ride. How much will it bring?
Exactly.
Any guesses? And again, remember, it's not paying for the balloon ride, although you certainly get that. You get an incredible experience that you just can't buy. It's actually giving money back to these charities that are making a difference in the world. So American Cancer Society, the Shoe Fund, MRC Industries, and others that benefit. Any predictions on what your balloon ride may bring today?
Well, you know, this year, surprisingly, and we've done a handful of these balloon rides for charity.
Yep.
And we did one just recently that brought $7,500.
Wow.
And last year, the balloon ride here sold for $3,500.
Okay.
So my prediction is
a steal.
My prediction is $5,000.
Okay, $5,000. Remember that, social media land. If we have all of our tech working inside the Gala room, you'll get the opportunity to join us. By the way, if you look at the the upper right-hand corner of the Gala hall, you'll actually see it beginning to fill up with patrons. This is the place where the live auction will happen. This is where people will raise their hands and say, I want to make a difference. I want to help change the world by driving vision. And it's exciting to have you there as part of that, and we're excited to see what the what the balloon ride brings.
Yeah.
So
well, we're excited to be here.
Any final comments to Team Ziggler who may not be able to be here tonight, or anyone else out there who may be considering joining us next year?
Yes. Well, I can tell you that ever since I've been with Ziggler, I've been at every single one of these. It is truly a special evening. What I look at it personally to be special is we are so fortunate and so blessed to give back to hundreds of communities locally, right here in Southwest Michigan, all by the organization and the family we work for, which is the Ziggler family. So that is a special moment for me, and I wouldn't miss it. And if you did miss it, plan to be here next year.
Be here next year. How many years is it now that you've been here?
6.
6. That's awesome. What a great tradition.
Yeah.
Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for being part of Team Ziggler. Thanks for representing the best of us in a hot air balloon.
I know, right?
On your day off.
How cool is that?
In the dealership on your day in. To anybody that wants to meet Derek, you can go into Granville Maserati.
Yeah.
Have a great Maserati experience. You can hear Derek's stories. But Derek, we're just super grateful to have you here.
Yeah, thanks,
So,
Sam. Glad to be
thank
here.
you. All right. It's bizarre because how do you transition as we go through this to our next conversation? Derek's going to go on the map behind us. All right, who's up next? Dan? Hey, what's up?
You look thirsty.
Yeah, I do look thirsty. I was going to say if that is it really
That
pure
is all.
diet? All
That
right,
is all.
very good. Because
I knew better.
everybody would tell you that my drinking extends to Bang and Diet Coca-Cola.
And stop right there.
Yes,
Perfect.
that's
Perfect.
exactly right. Yes.
Okay, good for
This
you.
show is brought to you courtesy of Bang.
Of Bang.
So,
Oh, perfect.
yes. All right.
Awesome.
So, would you tell us who you both are and how you're affiliated with the Ziggler Auto Group?
So I'm Dan Doublestein. I work for Ally Financial.
Thank you.
Huge supporters of the Ziggler organization. So I'm Southwest Michigan, and then this is
Don Culgren. I handle the Grand Rapids area
That's
for Ally
awesome.
Bank.
That's awesome. And you are one of the Ziggler Auto Group's preferred lenders, right? So
Yes,
we
we
actually have a special relationship between the auto group and you as a lender. And you guys have done a great job when we talk about the number of automobiles we sell as an auto group. Having a special relationship with a bank that will help us achieve and accomplish things that help us do our business, serve our customers better is hugely important. So
It's great for both of us. We love the
Yeah.
relationship.
So how long have you been part of Drive for Life?
we were just talking about that. Actually, and you've got the numbers down. I'm going to let you
Let's come
cover
forward
all of
just
that.
a little bit too, by the way.
Absolutely. Don, go ahead.
This
Don,
is lucky,
give it
this
to
is
us.
lucky 13 for us.
No kidding. Seriously.
Yep.
So you've been 13 times to this event.
Yes.
Really? My gosh.
I've
that's awesome.
actually only been 10
okay.
altogether.
So you're about
but-
my number because I've
Yes.
been a part of the group for about 10 years. That's awesome.
Yep.
So you have over that 13-year span as a vendor a unique view on this event. What does it mean to be part of Drive for Life all these years and the impact that it has giving back through this event?
Well, it's been really nice to see the Ziggler organization, from its infancy to current status, of course.
Yeah.
And just
It's
the
growth, right?
Yeah, 100% growth. And just to see the consistency of the efforts with this organization and their giving, for lack of better words, right?
Yeah.
And so, to see that is, hey, this is a type of event that really gets the community involved, and to see it for 40 years. I mean, you just don't normally see that when people get successful. What do?
Yeah.
They kind of fall away from grace and,
Yeah.
and stop doing certain things.
Yeah.
But no, not here.
Yeah.
No, they've done that very well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, what you said, yeah.
What I said. Okay, perfect.
Ditto, right? Or whatever, a copy.
Well, perfect.
So, any favorite memories over that 13 years from Drive for Life?
I love the live auction at the end. You got your auctioneer out there. You
Yeah.
can't understand a word he's saying, but it makes so much money. You keep the tally, and it's just huge. You get goosebumps thinking that all these people want to support such a great organization, such a great cause.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
So, is there any live auction item that you have your eye on tonight? Anything you're looking to possibly walk away with?
Well, I've been too nervous waiting to get in line here to talk to Sam Dark.
Oh,
so I
gosh,
haven't even
yeah.
had an opportunity to get over there. We're done. Mike, no,
fair enough.
No,
fair
not
enough.
yet. And I will tell you, my favorite part of this event really is just the fantastic speakers. Just getting in here and seeing the
Good to see
wonderful
you.
people.
Sorry about that.
So, but yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any speaker that comes to mind that set apart in your mind? Let me guess, Mel Tucker. Hasn't happened yet, but it's going to be a favorite speaker by the end of the night, I predict.
I sent a lot of money and my daughter to Michigan State. So anything
That's awesome.
green is great. And I like the Jim Craig. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, Jim Craig. Jim
Craig
Craig's
is
a
great.
classic. For all we know, he may be listening tonight. Jim Craig's a big part of the Ziggler Auto Group. He comes in and trains with us on a regular basis. A lot of our philosophies and approaches in business about being aggressive and learning and developing and helping each other grow come from Jim Craig. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Super grateful that both of you are here after 13
Hey,
years. It's awesome to have you here.
100%. Go
Dan
green.
and Don, and go green. And we appreciate you guys for both being here.
Good to see
So
you. Thanks
thank
so much,
you.
Sam. Take
All
care.
right. Thanks for the Diet Coke too, by the way. So that's awesome. Oh, who's up next? Oh, come on. So there is a little bit of some people who are nervous to actually come on in. No? Oh. So here's the problem is now everybody out there just has to listen to me make up stuff, and it gets worse. Oh, Brett, come on, Brett. So Brett is our in-house corporate attorney. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Brett, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
So, Brett, tell everybody your name and what you do within the auto group. Just step up just a little bit so we don't block the red carpet event here.
So, to the one person who might be watching this, Sam's mom.
two
people. Okay, Sam's mom and Sam's wife. I'd like to say hello.
My 2 kids, my 4 kids. One's in Taiwan.
My name is Brett
how you
Cummings,
doing?
and I'm general counsel for
You
the
gotta
auto
come over here
group.
next.
So, I am the only in-house attorney that we have, and what else would you like
By
to
the
know?
way, you're not supposed to tell everybody that. We have an expansive legal department to deal with everything. No, the truth of the matter is our team is so strong and good in terms of how we deliver to each and every customer that it makes your job a heck of a lot easier being a part of Team Ziggler. What does it mean to be part of this effort, this charitable event?
You're speaking specifically to Drive for Life?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Leave it to the attorney, by the way, to clarify what I meant. So, yes.
So it's a great cause. It's great to be here. It's an awesome turnout already. It's still pretty early, and the line for the bar, you probably can't see it on camera, but it's already pretty extensive.
It is extensive.
I had to call in some favors just to get this.
That's right. And fortunately, as the corporate counsel, you can do that.
I
So,
can.
Brett, we're super grateful to have you here. Grateful to have you be part of Team Ziggler. Any memories from prior Drive for Lives that stand out to you in your mind?
You know, so I think it was Ben Wallace last year.
Ben Wallace was
right?
last year, yeah.
Man, that was
He chucked those basketballs out into the arena, and it was a heck of a lot of fun.
from my perspective, that was a lot of liability going on there because he's a little older, maybe not quite as good as he once was.
Yep.
But all went well. There weren't any major
Thankfully,
injuries.
no one got injured. Nobody's eye got poked out or anything else.
That's right. But it was an awesome night. Ben was great.
Yeah.
So I think that was a highlight for me.
All right. Well, Brett Cummings, we appreciate you. I'm going to take this mic away, go back and enjoy the night. What a night it is. So actually behind me right now, you may or may not be able to see, is the Montejo family. So this may be how I bring people. Wait, you guys have to come over here though. I'm gonna actually give you, there we go. Fantastic. All right. So Ken, will you introduce yourself and your lovely bride, your lovely wife?
How you doing? Ken Montejo, Ziggler Auto Group. This is my wife, Alia Montejo.
So you are larger than life. You're a general manager in the Chicagoland area over 2 Lincolnwood stores, Buick GMC Cadillac, Chevy Schaumburg, Gurney Nissan. What am I missing? I'm missing
That's
something.
it. That's
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay. So we are grateful and appreciative that you came all the way over from the Chicagoland to join us here. How many times have you both been to Drive for Life? What event number is this for you?
Just this is number 2 for us. Yeah.
Very good. What was your was last year your first with Ben Wallace?
Last
Very
year
good.
was our first with Ben Wallace.
All right.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to you to be part of this thing where we get to give back? We've gotten a lot throughout the course of the year, and now we give it back.
You know, for me, I can't. You know, it's just I've never seen something like this before. You know, where you know everyone gets together. It's for such a great cause. You know, the community comes alive. Everyone kind of just steps up, and all the different organizations that this money goes to help out. It's just and seeing everyone come together. You know, the gifts that they raffle off, and everything goes for a good cause. Just to help out. It's great to be a part of. It really is.
So do you have your eye on anything from the live auction? Anything that you're looking at saying, hey, I want to raise my hand. I'm willing to donate the money to charity in order to get this item.
I don't know about the live auction. Everything is fantastic. I mean, they got the suite going down to Green Bay. Check out a game there.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I think I'm more interested in the merchandise they have out here, the helmets.
The silent auction.
The
is pretty
silent
cool
auction,
too,
yeah. I mean, they got some really cool stuff. Last year, I was able to get some Chicago. I'm a big Chicago Bears fan.
Of course.
So I was able to get some really cool Chicago Bears stuff.
Of course.
And it was a lot of this. They had some. I'm a big comic book nerd.
Okay, I didn't know that actually. Is
Huge.
he really?
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, how is one a big comic book nerd? What do you do? Like, what defines a comic book nerd?
I'm
It's
a
what?
collector.
Collector.
Since a kid, yeah. Like I don't open them up.
Okay.
I keep them in mint condition, just pristine condition.
So, what is your prized comic book collection edition?
Well, I'm a big Wolverine fan, so
Okay.
I have Wolverine.
Okay.
Pretty much everything was ever made, one up to 100 and something. I got a few Spider-Mans. I think my most jewel piece is the Spider-Man one. I want to say 128, where he gets his black outfit, which is pretty cool.
So we follow you on, as we do the world, Facebook and elsewhere. We see the pictures of the both of you on the boat going up the river in the Chicagoland.
Yes.
And every time I see you all out there, I'm like, they are having such a great time. I'm totally jealous. Tell us, have you been out for the last time this year yet? Or
maybe.
Or do you keep going out late into the year?
We'll go out again.
Okay, very good. So
Yeah,
it's
we'll
not
go.
shut down just because Labor Day's over.
I think Sam's
It'll
trying.
continue.
Are you asking for an invitation?
Yes. Yes. By the way, I've been asking for an invitation for months now. I think you bought that
put
a
us-
year
hey,
ago.
Listen,
9 months.
is this live podcast?
It is a live podcast.
Then I can't say no on the live podcast.
That's true.
Exactly.
Anything I
Exactly.
ask for.
It's good close.
I
Good
love
close,
it.
Sam.
I love it. Hey, thank you both so much. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We love you.
Appreciate it.
And I am going to take you up on the boat invite.
Whenever
So
you're
it's
ready.
going to happen. It's going to happen. So, all right. So you heard it. We just keep going here. So Francis, who's next? That's the big question. So what's interesting is we expect somewhere around 700 people in the gala hall tonight. And in fact, if you look right in the picture, you can actually see our live feed as actually nobody's filling up yet, right? So they haven't opened the doors. Everybody is out in the reception area out here. Oh, okay. That's the last ones. Very good. And so we just we continue. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm looking out across the hall. Yes. So now Araya, here's what's going to happen. Araya's going to help me because she's like, everybody's over there. Nobody wants to volunteer because it's super nerve-wracking. You have to volunteer. Hey, perfect. What's up? Good to see you, Scott. All right, so
We don't need me.
yes, we need you. In fact, you're already here. You just got to come right over here, and then see. You just look straight ahead. So you've got the light, you've got the TV, you've got another light. It's your flattering side. It's your flattering side.
All right,
It's just
how's that?
perfect. It's awesome. All right, so tell us who you are. Tell us who you work for and how you're affiliated with the Ziggler Auto Group.
So I'm Scott Reedus. I am an account executive for major dealer groups. I handle the Ziggler Group for ACV auctions, and we handle the private marketplace and some of the wholesale for the Ziggler Auto Group.
So it's crazy. The Ziggler Auto Group, we went to this company, ACV, your company, to help us solve a problem. And a problem right now is there's not enough new cars in the world right now.
Right.
And so we're struggling, we, along with everyone else, are doing everything we possibly can to find every new car to turn and sell to a customer. We're also out looking for the best used cars. And part of that is making sure that our used cars don't age and that they turn over quickly. And you've helped us do that every twice a month on Wednesdays.
Yep.
We get together using your technology platform, and we trade vehicles inside the group. So these are vehicles that have been reconditioned. They're vehicles we own. For whatever reason, they've grown up to be 30, 60, 90, 120 days old. You guys have helped us with that problem. So is this your first Drive for Life, or have you been before?
I was here last year. It was the
Okay.
first one last year.
All
yeah.
right. What's a memory from Drive for Life last year?
Just the camaraderie amongst everybody, and the speaker last year was fabulous. I forgot who it was.
Ben Wallace.
I was going to say Bill Wallace.
Basketball player,
Ben Wallace,
NBA star.
fantastic.
Malice in the Palace.
Yeah, and anytime we can get together with a group, especially a group like Ziggler, you guys have a bunch of great guys and gals that work for you, and love being here with everybody.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here. Do you have your eye on any live auction item in particular? Something that you're like, hey, I'd love to get this year, or did you get one last year?
I think Dennis Carey get one from me last year. I let him bid on one.
Is
but
Dennis here?
He is here.
Oh, you got to go get him.
I'll go get him.
Bring him into this thing.
I'll
So
get
we
him.
gotta have him here.
And yes, when I was walking in, I saw Johnny Cash do that to me, and
That's
I think I'm gonna go check out Johnny Cash.
That's awesome.
So.
All right, brother. Scott,
Thanks, Sam.
we appreciate
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you very much. Go get Dennis. Tell him he owes us. Tell him he owes us. And and then we need your picture. We need your picture. So the fun continues here. D-U-S. Reedus. All right, so now Scott's getting his picture taken. We'll just narrate this live. All right, Araya, I'm going to go find some people.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it over to Araya for a minute or two. I'm going to go see who we can find. Araya, tell us a little bit more about the Drive for Life charity.
All right, we are still live and having a great time. We've got a ton of people out actually wanting to take their picture more than they do actually want to be on the podcast this evening. So unfortunately, a lot of people don't like to talk as much as we do. Francis, you like to talk. Oh, hey, here's Mr. Sean Fick. Sean, are you passing by? Would you like to say a word? Okay, so welcome, Sean. So Sean Fick is our pre-owned manager at our Elkhart location. Thank you for being here, Sean.
You're welcome.
Awesome. So, Sean, is this your first event?
This is.
Awesome. So, what does this event and Drive for Life mean to you this evening to be here?
I would just say excited to be here and find a little bit more about it. I know it's a big ongoing event, 40 years, I believe I heard was the number.
Yes,
so
yes.
Yeah, look forward to getting in and meeting some new people.
Awesome. Yeah. It'll be first of many to come, hopefully, for you. I can't believe that we're in our 40 years. So, how incredible is that? Would you like your picture taken on the red carpet?
I think I'm okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Sean.
Anytime.
Great. Awesome. Have a good evening, okay? Enjoy your first time here. Awesome. All right. I think Sam might be trying to. Hi, are you here you want to come talk? I am. Come on in. Let's grab a mic here. Awesome. What's your name?
Dennis Carey from ACV Auctions.
Okay, welcome. So much great to have you here.
Thank you.
Is this your first event tending for the Drive for Life?
It is not. I'm a
It
frequent
is.
flyer here.
Okay, how many years have you been coming?
7.
7. Wow. Tell us, what has been your most favorite memory of coming to the Drive for Life event?
Again, many auction items that they sell in the live auction.
Yep.
Tremendous opportunity. A tremendous amount of fun. What a great cause.
Yes.
My personal favorite is the Walter Payton autographed picture that I took home last year.
Oh, congratulations.
I won the silent
That's
auction
awesome.
and I got
Okay.
to take that home with
So
me.
you are definitely a Bears fan then,
Definitely
right?
a Bears
Okay.
fan, yes.
We won yesterday. Can we
We
just
did.
say that? That's
In a
awesome.
hurricane. That was amazing.
Oh man, it wasn't a good day to be a kicker there, I don't think, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
so much
here
for
and
having
being a
us.
part of the night. So
Thank you.
Great. Awesome.
Alrighty.
Sam, we've got Sam back. Awesome.
Wait, Dennis, did
Dennis,
you
I
just
interviewed
get
Dennis.
interviewed?
I
Wait,
interviewed Dennis.
Kevin, come back. All right, this is absolutely descending into mild chaos. So Dennis and I used to work together at Zurich, right?
Oh, we
so
didn't
Dennis
mention
went
that.
from Zurich to ACV, where he now resides. He's creating an empire in that world and helping a ton of people, us included. So we appreciate everything you do.
Yes.
And what question did you ask him? Did you ask him
So
a good
Dennis,
question?
if you want to come back over, Dennis,
Okay, very good.
let us know. I asked Dennis what his favorite.
There's no
memory-
height difference here, by the way.
I let Dennis asked Dennis what his favorite memory of Drive for Life was.
Oh, and what'd you say? I'm just curious.
So-
Fascinating.
You know, there are many great items in the live auction, but my personal favorite is the autographed Walter Payton picture that I won
Very
last
good.
year in the silent auction.
Very good.
And it still hangs in my office today. Love it. It is great. So, a lot of great memories from being here over the years.
So, Dennis, you know my favorite item because I think you were mixed up in this whole thing somehow. Ask me what my favorite auction item was from years past.
Sam, what was your favorite auction item from years past?
Dennis, thank you for asking. I'm going to share it with you. So, about 3 or 4 years ago, in the auction was William Shatner. Does anyone know who William Shatner was? Continues to be.
Captain.
He's still there. Like the Queen of England has passed and William Shatner remains. So
He's
William
still
Shatner
going
was
strong.
Captain Kirk, right? And then he was Denny somebody or another on a law show. So there was in the live auction the opportunity to visit with Shatner. And one of our coworkers in the Zurich world bought it. Do you remember who it was?
No,
I think it
do
might have
not.
been Jeff Dion.
It was
they
not
said
me.
they said I cannot do this. I don't want to fly to LA. I'm not sure I want to meet the guy. So I bought it. And it was an incredible experience because I got to have sushi with Captain Kirk on Sunset Boulevard. And I'm not a big sushi fan. And so he said to me, he said, what do you want to order? I'm like, how often do you get the chance to have Captain Kirk order sushi for you? So I had him order and it was an incredible meal.
That's amazing.
That's
What
just
an
part of
amazing
what you
story.
get here as part of Drive for Life every year.
I love
Isn't
it.
it awesome?
I love it.
All right, brother.
Endless opportunities. Good seeing
We
you.
appreciate you being
Thank you
here.
again.
Thank you. You got to give back the mic. Though.
Sorry.
That's fair. You can't have the mic. All right, we continue on. You did a great job. Who is next? All right, Araya. So we are wrapping. It's 6:25. I think we've got about another 10 minutes. 5 minutes. Is that what we are? 6:25. So we've got very good. Minutes, right? So we have 5 minutes more of our live stream left. Araya gets a microphone.
It does make a difference, by the way.
So we've talked to some really interesting people today.
Yes.
We weren't at all sure how this would work out. Like,
No.
it's kind of like, can you really talk for an hour? And the answer is yes.
Yes.
And will people be interested in what you say? And the answer is yes. And will it provide some good content for later on? We'll see.
We'll
so
see.
we have some people to put
Sam,
together the podcast.
I'm really excited to work out the kinks this
Yes.
evening. And
Yes.
next year, this is just going
It'll
to be
be
so much
even
better.
that much
It'll be so
better.
much better.
It'll be
Yeah.
even that much
Not
better.
that this wasn't. This has been great.
No, this is great.
This has
This
been
is great.
Awesome.
All right. So is there anyone else? We should grab Matt. Matt Thomas. You got to come on in.
Oh,
Come on.
come on. Yeah,
Come on.
What's up?
How's it going?
All right. So Matt has been the brains behind getting a lot of this organized this year. So Matt Thomas, part of the executive team within the Ziggler Auto Group.
Oh, yeah.
How many years have you been associated with Drive for Life?
9 years now, Sam.
9 years.
9
Isn't that
years.
crazy?
Yes.
So best memory of Drive for Life's in the past.
Best memory when we bid on the house that you could rent for a week. We pooled all our money together as a live auction
Where
item.
was it?
So that was in California.
Oh, that's cool.
And a group of us got together, pooled our money together, and we couldn't get it because it was
Oh,
so
no.
much money that year. It was
That
crazy.
is one of the things. So the donors and the people that give money here are serious about giving.
No
And
doubt.
so there are items where you're kind of like, hey, I think I've got a shot. And then you realize you actually don't have a shot, right?
Well, I thought we had a shot. We pulled in what it had brought before, so we thought we were in a good position,
Not a
and
chance.
it broke the bank that
All
year.
right.
Yeah.
Do you have your eye on anything in particular this year?
There's so many great live items. I'd love the one that's in. I'm torn. The one in Florida is great because it'd be great family vacation.
Yes,
So might see me
sunshine.
bidding on that one.
Yeah.
Right. And the rest of them, though, I'll tell you, there's nothing like the Josh Balicki, driving at the Autobahn.
Yeah.
If you've never done it before, experienced it, it's off the charts for sure.
That's awesome. Well, Matt Thomas, we appreciate you being here.
Oh,
thanks for helping
Sam.
us get all this set up. By the way, Matt is responsible for this incredible wall behind us. It's the first time we've ever had is it called a step wall or I
Oh,
forget what
step
it's
and
called.
repeat.
Step and repeat wall.
Red carpet.
But a great addition to the tradition here. So you'll see it next year, certainly, as long with the red carpet and whatnot. It's fun to have this experience. Get dressed up, come and give money towards a good cause. Matt.
That's right. It's going to be a great night. We're going to have a
Final
lot of fun.
comments?
Hey, we're going to have a lot of fun. Got to bid to buy. That's the thing you got to remember. Got to bid to buy.
Spoken like a true used car guy, by
That's
the way. Right. Which is awesome. All right, Araya, who else do we have? We may be near. Oh, Hillary Gumbus. So, by the way, we are getting some people that are like, "That's not going to happen. We're not that interested in it." So.
Eventually, everyone will be fighting to get onto the podcast.
That's right. They will
honestly.
be. Well, so here's the crazy thing. We don't know what we're doing. This is our very first time doing it. No one else knows what we're doing. Right. So it's like, how do you pull people into something that you're kind of like, I don't know. But if you look at the screen here on the right side, again, lower right, you can see folks filing into the convention hall where in just a little bit, we'll hear from Coach Mel Tucker. We'll actually be able to bid on a lot of these items, and a record-breaking amount of money will be raised on behalf of people who need it at this time when we've been given so much. And then on the upper right-hand side, it just disappeared, but I believe that was the silent auction. So we have our producer, Joey, who is making sure we don't crash.
Joey,
and
we should get
crashed.
you. Joey, come on up here really quick.
Well, he's got to make sure, he's got to find out what on earth happened to the upper right-hand side of our screen, which is not a big deal. So, Araya, you teach in the Ziggler Auto Group a class
Yes.
on culture.
Yes.
So it's interesting in the automotive world, a lot of people are like, go sell cars. Let's not focus on culture. Let's not focus. We train a lot to make sure we understand how to sell the cars. But the Ziggler Auto Group is different. There are resources that are put towards you helping to help us create culture. Tell us a little bit about the class you do.
So, Sam, thank you so much for bringing that up. It's been such an awesome and incredible year of our Ziggler University resources that we have been revamping. So a part of our organization and our culture is to give back to our team members and provide training and development for their personal and professional growth. So we have created classes and courses and workshops along the lines of what it takes to build a world-class culture, different personal performance things, diving into their talents and how to utilize those on their teams. So it has been a ton of fun to just really help create that future of learning, of that constant learning. And we've talked about that before, of just constantly.
So what does it take to create a world-class culture?
The right people, right? The right
Right.
people.
Yeah,
The right people
yeah.
on the right team. And
Yeah.
everyone who is just good, like-minded people who are willing to do what it takes to take care of our customers and obviously be a part of a winning team. So, yeah.
By the way, it's something that a website can't do, a company like Carvana can't do. It is the difference and the big difference maker between us and a lot of the other companies that are out there. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
all right, Joey, we're at 6:31, and pardon me.
I think we wrap it, right?
All right, so Araya, any closing comments you want to make to
Man,
Team Ziggler, those folks who weren't able to be
This has
here?
been such a lovely evening. I'm really excited to hear Coach Mel Tucker talk this evening and be able to spend some time not only with some of our team members and some really of the great donors and everyone that has been a part of tonight. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you all who have taken part and their part on being on the Driving Vision podcast tonight.
Yeah.
And next year, looking forward to even bigger year.
That's right. So on behalf of the Driving Vision podcast at Drive for Life Kalamazoo 40th anniversary, we're headed inside. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you. Have a great night.